July 24th, 2022. I hope everybody's doing well out there. I hope life is good. I'm Jamie Zebra 23, by the way. These are the Sunday messages. They are intended to be positive messages, but occasionally a negative message may come out, and I'm going to tell you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whether they're good messages or bad messages, I'm going to let you know what they are. I do recite the 23rd Psalm 3 times, so if I sound like a broken record, that's why. Also, I'll be using several decks. The tarot card of the day is already posted on this channel, Jamie Zebra 23, and on my other channel, Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. I also have a third channel, Missing in Action Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment for more tarot card readings. Yep. All right, so I'm going to use a lot of different decks. So I'm going to start with the 23rd Psalm as always. So, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. All right, so as most of you, because I have a lot of new people that come to my channel, so if you're new here, I do have children, so I may have to get up and tend to my children. Yep. So if I have to get up, don't be, oh my God, she's getting up, how rude. Yeah. So the week, nothing really eventful. I'm going to go get my a lighter. Just a second. Let me get a lighter. Oh, great. The lighter's gone. Okay, well, that's not good. Okay, let's try to find it. I just used it. That's weird, right? Where's my lighter? Oh, there it is. I found it. Yay. All right, so, I'm ready to get started. Okay, so I'm Jamie Zebra 23, by the way. I think I mentioned that, hopefully. So I got this J cup over at Target. I can almost never find anything with a J on it. There's always K, maybe because everybody buys the J's, but there's always like a K and L and M, but there's never like a J. This is sage, by the way. It's for spiritual cleansing, to cleanse a space. Okay, so so the week, it wasn't really that eventful. I did have some breakthroughs for sure. So definitely some positive situations happened, for sure. But yeah, nothing too eventful though. All right, so I'm going to start with these Radley Valentine cards. Okay, so for the collective, for the Sunday messages for July 24th, 2022 to carry over for the week. What messages? What messages for the collective? So seeds are being planted. Something is moving super slow. Somebody's moving slow, and it may be making you, maybe you're the one moving slow, or it's somebody else. Somebody's moving slow. The reason why they're moving slow is because they want to make sure. So it's like, I'm not looking just to date. I'm not looking to fall in love with people and then get my heart broken. I'm looking to find the one, and that's who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. So somebody's focused on that. So if somebody seems to be moving, I'm not talking about inconsistent. I'm not talking about dating other people. I'm saying with you, like, they want to see you all the time. They're talking to you all the time, but maybe they're not like being like, well, let's live together. Let's get married today. It's because they're trying to plant seeds so that something can grow strong. So loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship. An awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So some of you might be moving in with someone. Maybe after a long time, this person's now ready to take the next step with you. But whatever this thing is, it's moving slow for a reason. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. A fresh new start or the end of delays. Sudden or unexpected progress. A very positive change in your life. Travel or new vehicle. So something is for sure, Spirit has put this together for you. I feel like if this is about a person, about a relationship, I feel like maybe you guys kind of both had sort of the same past, same life, same situations, and you're both kind of cautious. Maybe one of you can tell that this is going to work out. You could just feel it in your soul, but the other person was like, I thought it was going to work out with my last relationship too. And then all this other stuff happened. So somebody's at a crossroads. Like, let's say you were talking to someone other than the person you're talking to now. Maybe you would be more fearful and more apprehensive. But this person feels that way about you because they've been wrong before. Kind of like that Journey song, Foolish Heart, you've been wrong before. Don't be wrong anymore. So somebody here they don't want to be wrong again. So they're trying to move it slow. So if this is not about a relationship, for some of you, your dream job took a long time to present itself to you or for you to find it. Took a long time. Some of you have been waiting to be able to begin your fresh start. Maybe you've been tied up in a divorce, tied up in waiting for some money to come in. Hot. You guys always want to know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking the same stuff I was drinking last Sunday. Bigelow Tea is the brand. It's lemon ginger plus probiotics. Yeah. I didn't purposely get the probiotics. I just saw the lemon ginger and I grabbed it off the shelf. I actually found out last Sunday when I read it aloud that it had probiotics in it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, maybe Spirit wanted me to have that. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's see what else. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Cups. All right. So we've got working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So some of you, you guys have a new beginning, but you're going to have to really keep everything in check and everything in balance. If this is a romantic situation that's coming in, maybe some of you are very busy without a relationship. So now if you have a relationship, you're going to have to make time for that. So they're saying try to balance very, very well. And then we've got seeds well planted. Efforts or investments will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. And then we have a happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. So for some of you, it goes back to this relationship. So some of you may have to factor in you having children. Maybe the other person has to factor in that you have children. Maybe they have to decide whether they want to deal with this. Maybe you have to decide if you can trust this person around your family. It's saying here that because you're taking this slow and you're getting to know the person very well, that's why things are going to work out. Okay, so this is kind of off topic, but not off topic. I'm not talking crap, I promise I'm not. I just didn't know that people were doing this. there's a lot. I'm fairly sheltered. I kind of stay in my own little bubble happily that way. So there's a channel called Live Loves Life, My Jazzy Life, Ileana Brown. 3 different channels doing the same thing. Where do I start? Okay, so please everybody understand that I have a nervous giggle. For some of you, you know me in real life and you know this is true. I have a nervous giggle. Like when I get appalled, nervous, or feel uncomfortable, I just start giggling. It's a horror. People can tell me some horrific events and then I'll just burst out laughing. Like if you're telling me something horrific and I'm drinking this, I could literally spit it out across the table. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's a brain injury. I don't know. Because I did see a commercial one time where they're like, do you laugh uncontrollably out of nowhere? Do you laugh at things that others don't think are funny? Maybe you have a brain damage and you need to take this medication. So I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I have a nervous giggle. It's weird. So anyway, I had to do that disclaimer just in case I burst out laughing because none of this is funny. Like what I'm about to say, none of it's funny. Laying in the Palo Santo wood. Okay, so My Jazzy Life. This woman has a lot of kids. One of them is in a helmet. You guys know I've got a special needs kid, so nobody said I'm talking smack about special needs people. This lady makes her 6-year-old care for twins, care for the handicapped helmet baby. It's like a newborn baby that's in a helmet. Has a 6-year-old doing this. She screams and yells at the kids, withholds food from the children. Everybody keeps calling CPS because she keeps making videos about it. Like she's literally recording child abuse and then putting it on the internet like it's cool. Like it's cool. You know. So what? I punched the handicapped helmet kid in the face. So what? What do you mean? So what? And then she goes, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to make changes. And then she does the same thing or worse the next day. She has random men bathing her daughter. Same thing with the Live person and the Ileana Brown. Apparently she's living in her car. I mean, I've been homeless before, so I'm not talking down to her. But like she won't buckle her small baby into the car seat. It's like a baby under 3 years old. Has him standing up while she's driving and going over bumps and has him standing up in the back seat. She just won't buckle him in. She won't buckle herself in. I mean, but she's an adult. She can do what she wants. But that poor baby, the kid is visibly in distress. The child is developmentally delayed. Again, I have a special needs child, so I know all about developmentally delayed. I get it, but she won't take him to see a speech pathologist, won't sign him up for anything. It's not good. Random men. So the reason why I'm mentioning these 3 people is because of the random men. Random. Different dudes. Every so often, different dudes. Here, come bathe my daughter. Why? Come have sleep. The first night we met, let's have sleepovers with my kids. I don't know. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because maybe some of you were behaving that way and Spirit kept talking about slowly getting to know. Slowly, making sure it's safe. Once it's safe, then move forward. Maybe in past relationships, some of you rushed in. It's saying slow, move slow, allow this thing to unfold naturally. Safety, a happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. Because the cards kept saying moving slowly, getting to know someone. Because it's difficult to identify the red flags if you find someone and you're moving them into your household in 3 days. You probably don't know very much about them at that stage, right? So move slowly. Of course, if this person is ignoring you, cut it off. Okay? Cut it off. I'm not telling you guys to be waiting around for somebody who's wishy-washy. I'm talking about people who are in something mutual, they both want this, not a one-sided thing, but mutual, right? So that's what I'm speaking on. All right, so now let's move on to another deck. And if you guys do go over to My Jazzy Life, Ileana Brown or Live Loves Life, please don't bash them. Please don't bash them at all. But if you guys do go over there, you may see some comments from me where I ask them if they want to, if they're aware of the baby Moses law. Again, nervous giggle. It's not funny. Maybe some of you are out of the United States, but there was a lot of people throwing their babies in dumpsters and abandoning their children all over the place, just dropping them off, giving birth and dumping babies in dumpsters, leaving them in bathrooms, public restrooms, leaving them in trash cans, leaving them on the side of the road. There was a lot of that going on. So in the United States, they implemented the baby Moses law, which means if you don't want your kid, you can ditch your kid over at the fire station. It's a baby Moses law. That's what the name of it is. So you can dump off your baby or unwanted children at the fire station, and then they'll call the proper authorities. It's not funny, guys. Nervous giggle again. But I think you have to notify the fire station that you dropped off these children, though. I think you can't just be like, okay, pull up, drop them off, and then scurry away. I think you have to say, excuse me, this is my name, this is my biological child, and I don't want this child anymore. Goodbye. But you at least have to give them your name so they know who the parents are, right? So they know it's not like an abducted child or something like that. So if you guys do go over there, you may see a comment or two of mine where I'm like, just, if stuff gets too tough, implement the baby Moses law if you've got no family or friends to drop these children off to. Just for the safety of the children, instead of them, unaliving the children, because the beat downs were getting to be a lot. Okay. So now let's move on to the Island Time Wellness deck. I get a lot of feedback about my videos. People will email me and be like, Jamie, I know sometimes you feel uncomfortable about, venturing off into random topics or talking about life experience, but it actually helps me when you do that, or that was actually a dilemma or delay I was going through at the time. So I'm glad you talked about it. Hearing your struggles with relationships, you being divorced so many times and, fear of more divorces. So that's why you take it slow. It's helpful. So it's obviously, somebody's okay with this, right? So let's move on to the next deck. The Island Time Wellness cards for the collective, Sunday messages to carry over for the week. And if you guys also have a nervous giggle, please put it in the comment section if you do that too. I've had it my whole life. It's pretty messed up. I remember being in first grade, and the gym teacher yelled at me because somebody was telling a sad story, and I just burst out laughing and I couldn't stop laughing. And he was like, you're just a rotten girl. You know that? You're just a terrible person. You're just a horrible human being. And I'm just trying to stop laughing, and I can't stop laughing. And, I don't know what's wrong. So if you guys have that issue, maybe it is brain damage. I don't know. All right. But anyway, for the collective, for the Sunday messages to carry over for the week, what do they need to know? Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So somebody's lurking. Somebody's laid claim to you. Soulmates. I'm looking, I wanted to clarify this real quick. I don't know where my tarot cards went. I wanted to clarify this real quick. I'm going to have to go upstairs and get a deck. That's weird. Okay. I think somebody's knocking on my door. Were you knocking on the door? Thank you. Cash? In there? No, sorry, listen to no cash. Yeah. Okay, one momento. Okay, momento. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys, 1 second. One minute. Siri? Cash out? Yeah. No. Sorry. No, sorry. No, you'll mi trabajo is solo por tarjeta. So yo no. Sorry. Okay, I'm working. Yo trabajo. Okay, sorry guys. It was my neighbor. But I went upstairs and I got my cards too. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh. It's always something weird. Okay. I thought I heard knocking at my door. I was like, what the hell? Okay, so somebody's watching, you guys. Somebody's watching, paying attention. We've got soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So it looks like somebody is stalking you, but it looks like it's your soulmate. Whoever this person is, they are your soulmate. And then we have interested, conversation, more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. Oh, so your soulmate's about to text you or call you. And then we have hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So yeah, so for some of you, and then a love call. So some of you, your soulmate's about to reach out and just tell you the truth. Be like, hey, listen, I like you, you like me. Let's do this thing. Yeah, so it looks like your soulmate's about to start giving you some attention. If you guys don't know who this person is, they've been watching you. I don't take this as a negative at all, even though we have, one of the many options for this card is gaslighting and focusing out. I'm not really seeing that this is somebody maybe like investigating you to make sure that you're a good partner for them. So it looks like there could be like an investigation there. And then we have hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options. So somebody feels as though they're taking a risk or taking a chance by contacting you. This could be somebody from your past, but I kind of feel like this is a new person that really likes you. And then we have looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. So yes, for some of you, this is a past person. And then we have karmic relationship. So for some of you, you have a real soulmate, and then for some of you, there's a karmic that's obsessed with you. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. The runner. So whoever ran away from you guys, the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So whoever ran away from you, now they want you. But for some of you, you need time. You've healed, you've made progress, and maybe now you become the runner. You know, now they're the chaser, and you become the tables have turned here. So now the karmic is going to start chasing after you. Now let's see what else. And then we have be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So yeah, you guys are going to be finding out that you do have so the first row, I feel like this is somebody good. This is a positive prospect. This is somebody good. Now, for the second row, I do feel like with this situation, I feel like this is an ex who's realizing what they've lost now. Now they're fully under Phoenix. Yeah, this is why. This is why this ex is now interested in you. You've entered a new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and you change their mind. So now this person sees how you've risen from the ashes like a phoenix. Now they've changed their perception and their mind. Now they're like, no, come back. And you're like, talk to the hand because the face don't give a damn. You guys told me in, I think, like 3 Sunday messages before how it actually goes, or there was like a lot of different versions. So talk to the hand because I just don't give a damn. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me all these years. There's always interruptions and always things going on. And I just want to say thank you. Like I said, if I do make another channel, I'm just going to call it Sidetracked because I'm always getting sidetracked. Okay, hammer and not enough. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Yeah, so somebody took a hammer to something. Somebody really messed with somebody's head. Somebody really broke their heart. Somebody felt like they weren't good enough, so that's why they walked away. And now this past person is now, you know, so interested. Yeah, clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Okay, so I think we've done it for this. And then now let's go to, oh, I want to use so many texts. So if you guys are kind of curious as to what was just at the door, because I know people like to make shit up and be weird. And so I'm letting you guys know what was going on. So I have some neighbors. Very nice, cool with my neighbors. It's a very nice family. They run errands for me. They've, like, you know, been extra nice. They take out my trash. Like, they do a lot of stuff for me. So occasionally they ask me for stuff. So that's what it was. Nothing crazy. Okay. So I want to do Doreen Virtue magical messages from the fairies. Let's talk to the fairies for a moment. At the bottom was a wish will be granted. So some of you, a wish is going to get granted. All right, for the collective, Sunday messages to carry over for the week. New career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. And then we got vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So some of you may have noticed that your gifts come in stronger when you're at a healthy weight, or when you're eating cleaner. When you cut certain foods out, you might notice, wow, my visions are coming in, or wow, like I'm really on it. I know every time I do like a cleanse or lose weight or any kind of like positive body changes. Oh, what's this doing here? Mysticism? Somebody wants you to know that black magic's going on? Oh, wow. Okay. And then we have easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and the doors will open to you. And then we have business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So for some of you, yeah, there's new opportunities coming in, and it's saying that you guys need to follow through. So with new career, vegetarian, easy does it. Maybe some of you have a new career that has to do with food, that has to do with a way of eating. Maybe it has to do with your spiritual gifts or energy. Maybe some of you are starting a Reiki business, an energy clearing business, maybe a beauty business, whatever this thing is. It's going to work out very, very well. Spirit is telling you to trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. And that's what I thought. Spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. And then we have love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So your romantic life is changing. Let me see what else. And then we have pregnancy. So some of you, your love life is changing, but also could be introducing pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. So congratulations to those of you that are in love and are having a baby. And then we have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So I do feel like for some of you, sometimes people do the old switcheroo. They're like they were cool with everything that you were into and everything that you were about, but as soon as they put a ring on it or you have a kid with them, now they're threatening you and telling you need to change everything about yourself. So Spirit is just saying stand your ground. They were cool with this when you met them. Why would they not be cool with it now? All right, let's go to another deck. Let's go to past life oracle cards. All right. For the collective, Sunday messages to carry over for the week. The art. So some of you, your past life was all about the arts, and that's why you were all about the arts in this current life. This could be music, this could be painting, this could be dance, self-expression in some way. And then we have the knighthood. So some of you, you were a knight, maybe you were a Freemason in a past life, and that's why you're very interested in that in this lifetime. Not judging. So Atlantis, some of you, your past life involved Atlantis. Maybe you were a part of that. It's saying here that maybe you missed the utopian atmosphere, or you've got ideals for the way where you live. You want to live around water. Maybe even you have some negative past memories of political issues in Atlantis. Maybe you're very deep into politics as well and doing the right thing. Maybe you're an environmentalist as well. Let me see what else. Angels. Maybe some of you were an angel in a past life. That's why this, and 3333 just went by. That's the Ascended Masters. So I do feel like for some of you, maybe you were angels in a past life, and that's why sometimes mankind and their behaviors are very shocking to you, and it's very difficult for you to handle. Let's see what else. And then we have Asia. So maybe some of you are maybe you're Asian, or you're very influenced and inspired by Asian culture. Spirituality and religion. So some of you, that this is where you get that from, is this is what you were deeply involved in your past life, whether you be a leader of a church, whether you be a spiritualist like myself, whatever this may be, it's all stems from a past life. Even if you were never introduced to this stuff as a child, but you automatically are drawn to anything of this, maybe this is not even anything your family ever spoke of, Asian culture, the angels, Atlantis, knighthood, the arts. Maybe you at a certain age you were sparked into this and you're like, I don't know where it comes from, but I seem to know it. It's something I know. So it's because it's inspired from a past life. That's why. All right. So, and then what was it? Scribes, I think. So some of you are also writers. Maybe you guys write screenplays, you write, you create. That is also inspired from your past life. All right, so now let's do, since this card goes with this deck, let's use that one. All right, Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Joy and wisdom. Completion. So some of you, there was a journey that you guys can now celebrate because it's being completed. You learned your life lessons and now you can do this. You've accepted things for what they are. Also, this could be a literal somebody passed away, or this could be a spiritual death or an emotional death or the ending of a relationship. Some of you have accepted that something's over. You're thankful for the wisdom that you gained with whatever this thing is, but you're thankful that it's over with now. Impatience. Soulmate. You guys are like, okay, universe, you sent me all these situations so I could learn my life lessons. I've learned all my life lessons. Now, where is my soulmate? Where is she? Where is he? I followed the breadcrumbs into the woods or out of the woods. And now what? Okay, I'm here tapping my toe. Where is she? Where is he? And then we have release and grief. Yeah, so some of you still have a little bit more releasing to do. Now, I will tell you, somebody may have passed away. For some of you, unfortunately, it could have been your soulmate that passed away, whether this be a loved one, whether this be a romantic partner, mom, dad, sister, brother. Some of you have lost somebody and you're kind of questioning. Like, I've led a good life. I've done everything right, or to the best I could. Why would you take the person I love the most? So some of you could be in a situation like that where you're just questioning. You're like, if I would have just been like everybody else and just done whatever made me feel good and been, selfish, would I be grieving this way? Would I have these troubles? So for some of you, you're kind of questioning things. You're questioning the divine order. That's who's ever going through this. I'm sorry that you're going through this, and I hope that you can find peace, because that's not good. And then we've got growth and joy. So you guys will grow from this situation, and joy will come of it. The same cards: completion, vanity, victim, grief, recovery. Okay. So I got to give you guys real messages. I feel like for some of you, you need to be careful. Be careful if you're going out drinking, partying. Be careful, because somebody may be envious of your looks, and they may try to harm you just because of it. Let's say somebody's man is looking at you, or somebody's woman's looking at you. They might follow you somewhere. So just not to scare you guys, but for you guys to be diligent and pay attention. Don't flirt with anybody's man or woman. And if you see them looking at you, look the other way fast. Fast. Let me see. What else? What else for the collective, for the Sunday messages to carry over for the week? Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Isolt, undying love. The love you shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And then we have Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And then we have Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Yeah, so there's something that you guys must release. If you're having trouble doing this, you can talk to God and the angels and ask for anything that you're holding on to that's unnecessary, unneeded, and might be stifling your growth to be released. Because it's just saying here that you have beautiful things headed your way. You have endings and new beginnings, and it'll all be fine, but you do need to have a sacred space or a place where you can meditate, a place where you can clear your mind, maybe an area in your garden, somewhere where you can just, a calming place. I'm also seeing that some of you do need to sage your home, sage your space, protect yourself spiritually. It's very important. And then we have Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So some of you need to have a positive mindset. And then we have Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So yeah, so for some of you, expect a miracle, but also love yourselves. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself. Now, let's move on to, let's do the Romance Angels deck. Okay. Sunday messages for the collective. Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What messages? You're calling in your soulmate. So they're talking about soulmates again. So we had soulmates in the first deck. We had soulmates. So we had soulmates in this this love oracle cards. We got soulmate in the chakra healing cards. Now we've got soulmate in this deck. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you two together. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're a magnet for your, yeah. And then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So for some of you, you may have found your soulmate, but you or your soulmate may be caught up in addiction. Maybe your soulmate has an addiction, you have an addiction, and that's what's kind of blocking this connection. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So for some of you, whatever relationship you're going to be in or whoever this person is, maybe this person has to go to rehab, or this person has to block off people, places, and things. Maybe you do that cause you guys to want to, have your addiction. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So yeah, for some of you, there is not enough attraction. There's not enough chemistry to keep this relationship going. It may be a lost cause. And then we have also children. So for each of you, this situation is going to be different. For some of you, yes, you're calling in your soulmate. For others of you, addiction is what's causing trouble between you and your soulmate. And some of you need to, get away from whatever's causing this addiction issue. Now, for others of you, somebody just, there's no way to keep this going because there's not enough attraction or chemistry. So it's just, there's not enough. For others of you, your children, somebody's either their children, your children. Maybe some of you can't have children. The other person, that's a deal breaker. They want children, or vice versa. Or maybe people don't want to deal with other people's kids, but children, your love life is being affected by children. And then we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. There's definitely a past life connection between you and this person. And then we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I do feel like for some of you, you might have to let something go. Because you're starting to see that it's a lost cause. And at the bottom of the deck, we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that's a whole nother situation. So these are separate situations. It's not all the same person. And then we're going to go to the butterfly deck. for the collective, for the Sunday messages to carry over for the week, what do they need to know? Volunteer. So some of you might be volunteering your time or your energy or your expertise. Join in. So yeah, so some of you might be joining the PTA. Some of you may be joining church groups. And then we have parental care. So some of you, yeah, you might be volunteering or helping other people with their parents or adult children. Somebody could be volunteering, joining in, helping you with adult children or an elderly parent. And then we have hobbies and spiritual growth. So some of you, you might be trying to do new hobbies with your adult children. Maybe you're working on spirituality, meditations, how to handle anger issues. Let's see what else. Sobriety and welcoming the new. So this is another card about addiction, sobriety. So yeah, so somebody, they're going to focus on you or their children, and that's how they're going to overcome their sobrieties to keep themselves busy, and they're going to welcome in the new. So somebody, it shows that, as you guys know, I don't have addiction issues. I come from a family of addicts, so that's taught me what not to do and what never to do. So I don't know if this is how it works, but it's just saying here that somebody is going to be throwing their time and attention into spirituality, their adult children, or their parents. And this is what's going to help them welcome in a new life, is because they're going to trade one addiction for another addiction, which is going to be, volunteering their time and energy into helping others, which I think is a beautiful thing. And then windfall. Some of you will be getting a windfall of money. All right. So I want to try to go to another deck. I know you guys love the Kipper deck, so I'm going to see where it is. I think it fell on the floor. I think. Oh, it did. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right. All right. For the collective, Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What do they need to know? So we have courthouse and lovers. So somebody wants to make it official. Also, if you guys are dealing with a court case, it looks like it's trials overcome, but somebody wants to make it official with you guys. Somebody wants to marry you. Privileged lady and concerned. Somebody's also concerned that maybe either you or the other person has more than the other. So somebody's a little bit concerned about that. Also, some of you need to be concerned about that. So somebody's concerned about, but you need to be concerned about that. Prenup. Protect yourself. Have a set contract. Main female. So whoever the female is in this needs to be protected in this. High honor. Bad health. Distant horizon and unexpected income. This could also be somebody you're dating. Let's say you guys are not married. Like you could be with this person for 10, 20 years, and if there is no set something in the will or whatever, you won't get anything. And I feel like whoever this person is would want you to have something. So some of you may need to start considering these things. You need to maybe go to the courthouse to handle these matters, get some paperwork filed, so that just in case anything should happen to either of you, it's, nobody wants to think about negativity, but it's just saying here that you guys need to, be concerned with this. Now, some of you do need to watch your health in the next 3 to 6 months. You need to pay attention. I am not a physician. This is for entertainment purposes. If you're not feeling well, please seek out a physician. Thank you. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm not liable for the things you people do after hearing my videos. Okay. Use discernment. All right. And then we have marriage. Yeah. So for some of you, maybe you're planning a wedding. You're not married just yet. Something unfortunate could possibly happen, or this person could, have some bad health and then they recover, but during the time that they have bad health, they may not be able to speak or tell you or verbally tell anybody, you know, oh, this person is allowed in the house, or this person is, you know, I do give permission for them to, you know, use the money in the bank account. So somebody needs to get their stuff together. Some of you have already thought about this. Maybe the person has already said this to you, hey, I want to add you to my bank account, or I want to add you to my will. And you're like, no, you don't have to. Yeah, they do. Sudden wealth, expectation, and thoughts. So somebody feels like they are going to get married to somebody wealthy, or they've already spotted this wealthy person, or their intuition is telling them this. So people need to have protections in place, because not everybody that, you know, scopes people out, it's not always for good reasons or on the up and up. Just make sure that you're protected legally, whichever side you're on. Doesn't, you know, for some of you, this person is a gold digger, a headhunter, and for others of you, this person is on the up and up, or maybe you have the money and the person that you're with does not, and they don't ask you for anything, but you would want to see them protected financially if anything were to go wrong. So if that is your story, do things to protect them. This could even be your children. Maybe you need to protect your children, you know, financially, just in case something, you know, goes amiss. All right, so let me go to the tea leaves, and then I will do the tarot. I know you guys like a lot of different decks, so I'm trying to cram in as many as I can. All right, for the collective, for the Sunday messages to carry over for the week, for the collective, what do they need to know? Hat. You will be playing a different role. So whatever role you're playing now, it's going to be different. And then we have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Secret admirer. And bull, don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And then we have unsuccessful plan. So somebody who's ever trying to mess with you, they shouldn't be doing it. And then you got good news. I feel like some of you, you come across as sweet and nice and this and that, but people don't know the other sides to you. And somebody's about to get to know the other side to you. Somebody's about to get to know the bull. The bull that doesn't back down from opposition. So somebody's about to be introduced. Maybe they thought you were a silly boy or a silly girl. You're about to show them who's silly. You will be playing a different role. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. So this could be you or the other person. And then we have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So we got fresh start, I think 2 or 3 times already in this reading. So let me go to the next pile. All right, for the collective. Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Be careful. Do not take risks. February, boat, money or property through inheritance, winnings, or windfall. Okay. Yeah, so some of you need to be careful. Do not take a risk. Something's going to be happening in February. Maybe you guys received money or property through an inheritance or a windfall or winning, or you have received it. Maybe it's been granted to you, but you haven't received it yet. Maybe it'll be tied up in court until February, or you can't receive something until February. Let's see what else. Happiness. Someone is leaving your life. Dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. And then it's problems to be resolved, and then position of authority. Some of you need to put your foot down in a situation and say what you're willing to put up with and what you won't. And then we have compliments from an admirer, and then a short journey. So some of you will be going on a short journey. You'll be getting lots of compliments. Problems will be resolved. Happiness and well-being is the outcome. News is on the way. And then we have someone will gossip about all your secrets. Oh, how romantic. Work, achievement, and success. Time to go out and have fun. Keep balance in your life. Dealings or a relationship with a younger man. And then we have disappointment in a friend or a lover. Temptation will test you. So maybe a friend or a lover is going to be, someone is behaving stupidly. Yeah, so it looks like somebody's about to take a temptation. Maybe a love interest of yours is about to be tempted and they're about to act on that temptation. So there's going to be disappointment in a friend or a lover, unfortunately. Now let me see. Let's go to the regular tarot cards. Make sure everything's upright. Sending messages to carry over for the week, for the collective. Sending messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Seven of Swords. So there's an attempt, a hope, a wish, a plan, a plot. Three is to break your heart and walk away. Yeah, just so you know, somebody's hoping to get back. So somebody might be courting you right now, but their hopes are to get back together with their ex. If their ex won't take them back, they'll be with you. But as soon as this person's ex tells them that they want to get back together, they will walk away from you and go to their ex. There could also be somebody who's calling the authorities on you. Could be a water sign neighbor, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio neighbor. There could also be like a report, police report. I also feel like some of you may need to get a lawyer, or you already have a lawyer, or you already know this. Some Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio wants to create burden for you. Could be a man or a woman. Okay, see, maybe this person has been trying for 3 years. Somebody's been trying for 3 years to try to get you involved into some legal mess. It's saying that it's over with. It's saying here about 3 more weeks and this whole thing's over with. Or maybe in September, it's over and done with. The Page of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's reviewing information and it just doesn't add up. It just doesn't work. Nine of Pentacles. You're safe. You're protected. You're living well. Your finances are very good. The Knight of Pentacles. The King of Wands. There could also be a fire sign moving really, really slow with you. And you guys are like, you feel like they're dating other people. That's why they're moving so slow, or they're interested in other people, so you don't want to deal with them anymore. Yeah, you're going to start holding back and you're going to start ignoring them. It's saying that that's for the best. Don't let people breadcrumb you. They're saying you'll be happier if you kind of just dismiss this person. The Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's saying here that you guys are going to be moving on from somebody. So if there's somebody who's giving you mixed messages, Spirit is just saying, like, don't do something crazy, like get pregnant by them, or let them get you. You know, don't get them pregnant. You don't get pregnant, like, because you're not going to want to be with this person soon, or this person's going to go back to their ex anyway, or there's more than meets the eye going on with this person. Somebody could maybe not like men or women, but they're like dating men or women. But really what they want is something different. So Spirit is just saying, just so that you don't end up in heartbreak. Of course, this message is not for everybody. So whoever it's for, you know, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. They're saying that if you walk away from a situation, there's something better coming. So they're just saying, like, if you walk away from this toxicity, this Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, all of this, saying just move on to something else. Because it's just saying here that that there's something better waiting for you. Also, you guys have built up a lot. You guys have built up a lot of you built an empire. So Spirit is just saying, like, you built this empire. Don't let anybody come in to destroy it. Like, don't let anybody just come in and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to reap the rewards of all that collective has worked towards. So Spirit's just warning you, just don't give it all away for free. All right, guys, jamiezebra23.com. That was your Sunday messages. I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday and an amazing week. Keep yourself safe out there. If you guys are interested in products or services, I've got one website. It's jamiezebra23.com. I have for same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have same-day readings available. I've got reading specials are still going on for $25. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. Also, I've got 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie. Yeah, I'm available 365 days a year, 7 days a week. That includes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all holidays, every day. Yep, jamiezebra23.com to top for now. Yep. Somebody's going to be gossiping and slandering about you. Somebody's stressed out because they know what people are going to say about you. Somebody's stressed out about dating you because they know people are going to talk shit. They know people are going to, you know, be gossiping and talking smack. Somebody's worried about the repercussions of dating you. Yeah, somebody's second guessing dating you because they don't want to deal with the drama. They don't want to deal with their friends or family or whatever their social circle has to say about you. Somebody might just decide that they don't want to date you. I'd rather them decide to not date you now than wait till later, right? You know, if this person doesn't have a backbone to be with who they want to be with, then you don't want them anyway, right? All right, jamiezebra23.com to top for now. Love you long time.